Hi, my name is Amy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a reseller on Poshmark and eBay, a little bit on Mercari, and maybe trying to do a few others. So thank you for joining me. On eBay and on Poshmark, my store name is @wells03, and also started a new men's closet on Poshmark, which is East 2, the number 2, West Flip. Go ahead and put that up. So if you want to check those out. Recently my husband decided to take over the men's department, so we just started a new store. It's doing well. And so just doing a video here. I've always appreciated other resellers' YouTube videos that give good information on what sold, so I kind of know what to pick up. And so we're doing a what sold for December 16th through the 31st, so the last 2 weeks of December, and comparably to the first 15 days of December. If you want to watch that video, I'll go ahead and put it up. So the first 15 days we sold 43 items, and this time we sold 41, so pretty good for the last 15 days of December. So if you'd like to find out what sold for good profit and even over $100, stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into what sold for the last 15 days of December. And what we like to do is just give you the ones that we made profit over $20. So even though we made other sales, we feel like the ones that sell for good money are probably most helpful to everyone trying to start or are reselling currently. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into that. We sold 41 items, like I mentioned before, and so 24 of those items were over $20. So a little bit over half. Really our goal is to get $20 profit on our sales, so we try to actually pick up things that will of course get us that profit. And so for our average of everything that sold, our profit was $28 on average. So pretty good, a little bit over our goal of wanting to get $20 profit. I think this is down a little bit. I think our average profit last time was around $30. But we are happy with 28. So let's go ahead and get into it. The items will show up over here to my left. So the first item that we made profit over $20 was on Poshmark, and it was this Talbot's 100% cashmere sweater. It was in this beautiful cream color, and sold that for $40, and after everything my profit was $24.25. I don't always pick up Talbot's, but because this was cashmere and a little more of a substantial piece, I thought that I could make a little bit more money on that, and I did, so that was good. Alright, and the next item was on eBay. This was an Eileen Fisher organic cotton orange hoodie in size extra large, so really nice comfy piece for this time of year. Sold that for $38, and my profit was $21.22. Alright, the next item was this Fossil. It was a wallet. It had 2 zippers. It was the Sydney style, and I sold that on Poshmark for $50. It was new with tags, and so my profit was $36. And the next item was also on Poshmark. It was a men's item. It was these North Face belted hybrid shorts, and they're called trunks, I guess. And so this sold on my husband's closet for $32, and our profit was $24.10. So it seems like not all North Face sells for a lot, but these trunk shorts seem to be pretty popular, and so recently we just picked up another to try it out, see if those sell well also. Alright, so the next item was on eBay, and this also was a men's item. It was an icebreaker merino wool crew neck in blue, short sleeve. It was in excellent condition, sold for $35, so our profit was $24.96. And if you've been watching our channel, you know that Icebreaker is definitely one of those brands we're on the lookout for. It always sells quickly and for good money. Alright, so the next item is sold on Poshmark. It was these dish denim straight and narrow jeans. They sold for $55, and so the profit on those was $42.50. Dish Denim is a Canadian denim brand, and so since we live close to Canada, we're here in Montana, we seem to find quite a bit of this at the thrift store. This I think is the third item that I've picked up from Dish Denim, and don't get a lot of interest, but whenever someone finds it that likes it, they definitely pick it up. So I would recommend that brand also. And the next item was also on Poshmark. It was these Nanine Khan, I think that's how you say it. This was a new to me brand when I picked it up. It was this beautiful wool tracksuit pants, and they were lined in silk and had lace down the side. Very beautiful, very good quality, and good weight piece. They retail for over $1,000, but I was happy to get $125. Someone offered that, and so my profit was $97.50. So, you know, like a lot of really nice brands, you can get good money, but definitely not anything close to their original prices. So I think I originally had this maybe like around $200, but it sold for $125. Alright, so the next item was on eBay, and this was a men's piece. It was Free Fly brand, so a new to us brand, but it looked like it had good comps, so we picked it up. It was the Nomad Beechwood pants in 32-32. These sold for $62, just an outright sale. And after everything, our profit was $43.20. So don't find this too often. Actually, they were new with tags as well. Don't find this very often, but we'll definitely be on the lookout for these this brand as well too. Alright, next was on Poshmark. It was this Madewell black director shift dress in small. Sold for $40, and our profit was $27. So always happy to find Madewell. This piece also was new with tags, so definitely wanted to pick that up. Alright, the next item that sold for a profit of more than $20 was on Mercari. I think this was our only Mercari sale this 2 weeks, but it was a good one. It was these Keen Anchorage 3 brown nubuck boots in size 10, and they sold for $80, which is a really good price actually for them. They were in excellent condition as well, and our profit was $61.39. Alright, next was on eBay a sale. It was this Norma Kamali turtleneck long sleeve jumpsuit in black. It was in excellent condition. I don't think it had ever been worn, and this is a very popular brand as well to be on the lookout for. This was my first time finding it, and glad I did. Sold for $80, and my profit was $57.35. Alright, next on Poshmark, sold this Lucy cardigan. It was black and gray stripe, and it had a cascading front, and sold this for $35. Profit was $28. So I don't usually pick up Lucy, but this was a more substantial piece. Thought I could get a little bit more money out of it, and so that sold well. Alright, next on eBay we had a good sale. It was these Bali of Switzerland Siesta slip-on shoes, and this was a men's item as well. Sold for $65, and a profit was $40.57 after everything. And next on Poshmark, it was a woman's Patagonia Cinchilla full zip fleece jacket. This took a little bit longer to sell than I thought it would. It only took a month, but I thought it would flip pretty fast. Still glad to get $55 out of it, and my profit was $39.73. Alright, next was an eBay sale. It was this Gap maternity dress, and it was neat. It had kind of like a overlay for nursing. It was new with tags, sold for $40, and my profit was $25.31. So I don't usually pick up Gap. It's pretty common brand, but I thought this was neat, and being new with tags, someone would probably pick it up. Alright, next on Poshmark, this was men's closet, and we sold these Bombas, I think that's how you say it. These socks, it was a 3-pack of just classic Marls socks. I think that's what it says there. And so sold these for $33 for a pack of 3, so our profit was $20.40. Glad to find these. These actually came out in a bin just at a local thrift store, but as they were putting stuff out on the floor, saw that they had 7 of them, so looked them up quickly. They're a very popular brand of socks, and wish they would have had more. We would have gotten them, because we did sell all of them, but these are the only ones that made a profit of over $20. The other ones were, I think, like around $19, which is good too. Okay, so next on Poshmark, sold these Todd's leather suede driving shoe loafers for $60, and the profit was $38 on those. So Todd's is also a new to us brand, but definitely will be on the lookout for that. It's very popular, very good brand. Alright, next on eBay was an awesome sale. I just happened to find this in our little local thrift store, and sometimes you just find good stuff. It was this Betsy Johnson dress. It was Marilyn Monroe on it. I'm trying to think of who did the artwork. I don't have that in my title here, but anyways, very popular dress. Sold that on eBay for $115 and made $89.07. So definitely would pick up if I find anything like this again. Alright, so next on Poshmark, we sold these Lululemon Athleta gray studio pants in size 12 for $40. Our profit was $28.01. Always a good thing to find Lululemon. Alright, next on Poshmark, sold these Patagonia Capilene 3 midweight base layer leggings. These were women. These were a fast flip. Sold them for $36, and profit was $24.81. So we found that base layers, anything with that in the title, seems to go really well this time of year. So we definitely been on the lookout for base layers. Next, on Poshmark, this was the men's closet. We sold another Patagonia Capilene black base layer quarter zip. So goes the same for men. We sold this for $35 and made a profit of $24. So definitely be picking up more Patagonia Capilene pieces. Alright, next on Poshmark, this was men's closet as well. We sold this Pendleton navy quarter zip sweater, 100% wool. This sold for $59 and our profit was $43.20. So Pendleton is also a great brand to pick up. Sells great this time of year. Alright, next on eBay was another men's piece. It was these shoes, or these boots. They were Ariat Terrain Waterproof ATS boots in copper, excellent condition. Size was 9.5. These sold for $65 and our profit was $36.52. So again, I'll mention, I think I've mentioned this before, when I mentioned the eBay price, always includes shipping, which is also considered part of your profit, and then of course you have to pay shipping out of that, and so that's why sometimes the profit doesn't seem like as much. Alright, next and our very last one of a profit of over $20 were these Arc'teryx. I don't know, we really don't know how to say that brand name. It's always not sure. Anyways, so sold these hiking outdoor straight leg maroon pants for $64 and our profit was $46.21. I don't know if you know how, I don't know how you could help of how to pronounce that in the comments, but we will try to work on that one because we have found another piece since, and that is definitely a be on the lookout brand for as well. Always has good resale value and has a following. So those were the items, the 24 items that we sold that had a profit of over $20. So would recommend picking up most all of these brands, and again, our profit was on everything was a $28 average. So hopefully this was helpful for you, maybe some new pieces that you can be on the lookout for, and just things that sell for good money. So like I said, it's always been helpful to watch others' videos, and I still watch many of you resellers. It's been really helpful for different brands and just maybe different styles of what to pick up. So hopefully this was helpful for some of you as well. So if you appreciated this video, go ahead and give it a like. I always appreciate that, and subscribe if you would like to see more of this content. I'm going to try to do a what sold every 2 weeks is our goal now, and hopefully do a thrift with me or a thrift haul. It does seem like it's been harder to do videos lately, but I'll definitely try to get one in as well. So thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye.